How's it going, guys? My name is TJP. Welcome back to another NBA 2K25 MyNBA video here with our next Western Conference team. It will be the Utah Jazz. The Utah Jazz. So this is what we're doing next. Leave a like, subscribe, and join the content. Comment down below some more videos. We have our socials, playlist, second channel, and main channel down below in the description. If you like other content from me, TJP. 5 seasons. Injuries are on. Not meant to be realistic. If we say name wrong, we say name wrong. It's a video game at the end of the day. Don't take it too seriously. We're just here some fun, mess around in the sim, and yeah, that's it. We're doing all 30 teams based on standings, so Jazz are the next one. So let's get on to the gameplay. Oh, here we are in the gameplay. Let's take a look at the roster, and we're going to go by position. So Keontae George, point guard. We got Patty Mills, Isaiah Collier, and Jason Preston. Shooting guards, Sexton, Clarkson, and Svi. I'm not going to say his entire name. Lauri Markkanen, small forward. Then we had Sensabaugh, Williams, and Johnny Juzang. So there's some pieces. Hendricks, Potter at the power forward centers. We've got John Collins, Walker Kessler, Drew Eubanks, Kyle Filipowski, and Oscar as well. To be honest, this is not a very good team. It's not a very good team. But I know they locked up Lauri Markkanen. We have John Collins, who I probably am going to move. I'm probably going to move everybody. A lot of guys here. I mean, Keontae George, we keep him around. Let's see what he could become. Hendricks possibly as well. I mean, we'll see what happens with Markkanen. Now his contract is so gigantic. So part of me wants to like move him at some point to free up money. So we'll see. And then obviously Walker Kessler. There are rumors that, you know, he might be moving, he might not be, but we'll see. We'll see. For now, let's see if we could try to take a look at the pick situation that we have, because we have a lot of picks, but we don't have our own. It's actually a trade, but it's protected, so we'll probably end up getting it. And then protection back up. We don't have the picks in 2027. Then we have some in 2028 as well, and 2029. I mean, at some point, we're probably going to move some guys, more so at the deadline, really. But I think, let's get rid of some of our small forwards here. Johnny Juzang, I'm just going to get rid of you. I don't really want you. 2 second-round picks might be what I go with, or I could just do the Kings. Kings always love giving me first-round pick for every single player, so I always have... This trade's always pretty much there, so I'm going to do it, because why wouldn't I? And they'll also give me a trade exception too. So did that, and then part of me wants to also move Eubanks or just one of our centers, and then just get somebody else in return. It doesn't have to be a center. It could be. I'm trying to think who I need. There's a second-round pick there, but I don't want that. It's Shake Milton. I don't think I need. I need like a power forward, really. Like Grant Williams could work. We can move his contract in the offseason and get rid of Patty Mills. That might not be awful. Alright, we'll deal with the Hornets. We'll take on the extra salary in Grant Williams. That's fine with me. And then in terms of roster construction, we'll sign Preston for the remainder of the season. We'll sign Potter to the remainder of the season, and my roster is full there. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so we signed those guys. Let me see if I can make some moves at the deadline. For now, I think we're just gonna keep the team as is, and we're gonna be terrible. So let's be terrible. All right, so we're 10-40. We are terrible, but that was the goal this year, to be terrible, which is great. Now, I will say this. I would have liked to have seen how Keontae George would do, but he got hurt. He had a spinal injury, but looks like he somehow came back from an injury that was supposed to basically sideline him for the season. So I'm not sure how that happened, but okay. Regardless, you can see there we've got some guys playing pretty well on the scoring. A few guys here are kind of outraged. Hendricks is outraged, which isn't great. All right. Isaiah Collier hasn't played much. In terms of rebounding, who's our leading rebounder? Kessler, 10.3 off the bench. Someone from Marketing. Collins, 7. And again, we're going to move Collins because I think I want Walker Kessler to be my starter. In terms of assists, 5.1 from George. But again, he's only played 30 games because he got that injury. 4.2 from Sexton. Clarkson, 3.7. Steals game. Sexton, the only guy with at least 1. A bunch of guys with 0.7, which is cool. And you get your block shot leaders there. 2.8 from Kessler off the bench. 1.3 from Collins. Your efficiency on scoring, you can see there. I'm going to slow it down. Someone suggested to me just to not show everything. I mean, I like to show things because sometimes what happens is if I don't show everything, people might miss something, and then people will complain about that. But I guess in terms of like the efficiencies and stuff, like you guys can, you know, if you really want to look at it, you guys can pause and take a look or slow down the video. I mean, this team is terrible. I mean, not much there to talk about. But I do want to trade away. John Collins, just because he's got a player option. I feel like we just don't need him. So I'm going to see what's out there in the market for him. If I can maybe get another young player or some picks. Even an expiring deal wouldn't be too bad. Like a Clint Capella wouldn't be awful. Trade him back to the team. OG Anunoby would be an interesting piece if I was trying to win now. But I'm not. So I'm not going to do that. Plus, his numbers are terrible. He is a horrible 2K player. Yeah, that's very bad. Cameron Johnson, don't want him. Okay. Isaiah Hartenstein, I mean, he's a good piece, but I just don't want him. I mean, Brooke Lopez isn't expiring. I might as well just do this. And we also get DeLon Wright. Give Jason Preston. I might just do this, but because also John Collins is expiring too. So I wanted that. I wanted some kind of value. Like it was like a pick or something. I mean, I could do this, Cam Johnson, and also get a second-round pick and then move Cam Johnson in the offseason. I think I'll do that, and I think that works for me. I don't know why he's a power forward in this game, but he is. I'm also going to move Potter then, too, since I don't really want him. We can get myself, I don't know, something else for him. I don't really care what it is. We could do even something like that with the Warriors. We get an extra second-round pick, which is what I'm going to do. And that'll be that. All right, I guess that's it for me on moves. Let's just continue to suck, and I'll show you guys the stats, and we'll head on to the offseason where the rebuild actually will go in a full swing. Luka MVP, Zachary Ricochet was the Rookie of the Year. Sixth Man of the Year was Amen Thompson. Victor Wembanyama, Defensive Rookie of the Year. Most Improved was Amen Thompson. Shea, Clutch Player. Coach of the Year, Jason Kidd. Executive of the Year was Zachary Staples. So probably going to get a Mavericks next finals. Usually that's what it is in the first season. There's your NBA first team, NBA second, NBA third. We're not going to see any Jazz here. All defensive first and second as well. Pretty cool stuff. B got hurt. Stinks to see. We do have a rookie first team, Cody Williams. Didn't play much, but when he did play, I guess he was solid enough to make a rookie team in 33 games. Good for you. All right. Now, obviously, we were terrible, winning only 19 games, but that was to be expected. Again, we want to be bad. So that way we have our pick, and yeah, I don't know how good the other teams were. Timberwolves, I think, were pretty solid. Cleveland was pretty solid, too, so those are going to be lower picks, but that's fine. Let's take a look at the stats, and you can see Johnson also got hurt. Torn right Achilles, hate to see that. It's unfortunate, but he got hurt, so... Sexton was my leading scorer. Keontae George, I'm interested to see how well he's going to perform throughout the video. I think that's somebody I kind of want to keep around for the duration of this video. Maybe. I don't know. Who knows? Walker Kessler, 11 rebounds, 7.3 from Markkanen. Grant Williams, 5.2, 4.6 from Hendricks. Assists, George, 5.3, but only in 60 games. Sexton with 4.2. Sexton's actually been a pretty solid player for us, so I gotta give him credit where credit's due. Steals a game, Sexton, 1 steal a game, only guy to have at least 1. And your block shots there, Walker Kessler, 2.8 to lead the team. Then you have your efficiency, so field goal percentage, see leaders there. We have 3-point percentage, Cameron Johnson up there leading. Williams almost at 40% as well, which is nice to see. And then you bet free throw shooters right there. Sexton's up there. George, although in 60 games, like I said. Johnson, I think in 68, I think it said, before he went down. So, cool stuff, but again, we're terrible. So let's see who ends up winning the championship. Well, it's going to be the Pacers and the Thunder. Okay. Something different in the first season, and Thunder win the finals. Shea, finals MVP. Very cool stuff. Let's head on to the offseason. Time to do the draft lottery. We'll have some picks here. Now, Thunder via Utah, because the Thunder just won the championship and they have our pick. That is not good. But I think we're going to keep our pick no matter what. And then, are there any other picks that we might have? I guess not this year. But we do have our number 5 pick. Don't think we can move that. Then we have Cleveland, Minnesota, 23 and 24. Funny. Very, very funny. Okay. All right, did a trade here with the Raptors. This is more so for a future pick. So I basically got Zach Collins for the season, as well as their 2026 first. I gave him my 2 late first-round picks, Kyle Filipkowski, Grant Williams, Isaiah Collier, because I want some more picks for next year, which I'm banking on having 1 pick next year, and then 4 picks in 2027 should be nice. And then we're just trying to build up our rapport of picks. And obviously Zach Collins is expiring too for next year. I think we could maybe trade him, perhaps too. But he'd also be a backup center if anything. I'm not too upset with that. I mean, I could get who could I get? I could pick 21 and Kyle Anderson from the Warriors. Jalen Smith isn't bad. That's a younger, cheaper option, which I think I might do. Do I want to do that? I don't know. I think I do want to do that. For some reason, something tells me no. I'm gonna hold on to it because you know what? We'll have Collins being expiring as well. That's gonna be good because if I can move him at the deadline, great. If not, then we'll just kind of keep him around. So I think that's fine with me. I'm going to go to the draft. We have the pick 5. We're just going to sim to user pick. I don't think we're going to make the playoffs again next year, but we'll see. In terms of guys I want to go after here, I mean, there's some decent pieces. I mean, Trey Johnson wouldn't be a bad option. He's got a Dwayne Wade. Okay, VJ Edgecombe could be good. Michael Jordan. I might go with that VJ. I'm only going to take VJ. I think that's a great pick there out of Baylor. I mean, if you've got Michael Jordan as your ceiling, it's pretty filthy. So that's our only pick. Would have been nice to get Cooper Flagg, and he's going to the Rockets. But I'll take VJ. I think VJ is a great option for our team. So, yeah, rookie signings. He will sign with us. Team player options. We're going to accept Kessler, George, Hendricks, and I guess we'll accept Sensabaugh. Why not? After that, in terms of qualifiers, Jason Preston, no, and Oscar, no. Neither of you guys will stay. I could try to sign Kyrie, except I don't have money, so I won't sign Kyrie. But let's just try to add, I guess, a couple pieces to the team. It's going to mostly be inexpensive deals anyway, and I'll show you guys the squad going in the second season. All right, so player progression. Markkanen, still on the team, got Kessler, jumped up. Keontae George jumped up a little bit. Sexton, still around. We have Zach Collins, Taylor Hendricks still here. Obviously, we drafted VJ. I picked up Jalen Williams. It's another center. Inexpensive. Sensabaugh, nice jump there. Clarkson, Cody Williams, Trey Lyles picked him up for the season. Also DeLon Wright, and then we still have Cameron Johnson, who's hurt right now, and then still have Svi as well on the team. So not bad. I feel like a lot of our team is going to be not under contract or traded. Markkanen, I don't know. We'll see what we want to do with Markkanen. Honestly, I haven't really decided yet what I want to do with him. Like, do I want to trade him? Do I want to not trade him? We'll see. But for now, let's see how this team does. I think we're going to be bad again, honestly. I don't see us being better this upcoming season. That much better. Maybe you could win 30 games. Let's find out. Second season. George and Wright, point guards. So hopefully you count the George to stay healthy this season. Sexton, Edgecombe, Clarkson, and Svi. Shooting guards, small forwards, Markkanen, Sensabaugh, and Williams. And then we have Hendricks as our power forward with Cameron Johnson and Trey Lyles. Walker Kessler, Zach Collins, and Jalen Williams centers. We'll see what happens, but I'm not expecting us to be that great again this year. But we'll see how Keontae George can do. Sexton, Markkanen, Hendricks, and Kessler. Collins, Johnson, Edgecombe coming off the bench with Williams. There's some pieces here that could work. We'll put Bryce Sensabaugh up there. And then Cody Williams also up there too. We don't need these guys. Just keep those guys in reserves. I know 2K is going to change that because that's what 2K does. With 3.5-star balance, that is going to be the system we run. And like I said, we'll make some more trades at probably around the deadline for maybe some guys that are expiring. We have that Raptors pick. I'm banking on the Raptors being bad. I don't know if they'll be bad, but hopefully they are. I know maybe at some point they won't be bad. That pick might have some value. I could move it and get the Sixers pick instead. I think that was the Sixers. Those Sixers picks might have more value, honestly. It's 2030, but I get a Bulls 2027 instead. I feel like the Bulls are going to be terrible. I could do Boston, and it's a pick swap. Hornets. Kings like to just give away picks. That's just always fun. The Magic. You do the Nets. So a couple of teams are giving me picks, but now this is an interesting move right there. Nets swap best and a Mavericks, and I trade away Svi, but then I don't have any picks for 2026. So I think we'll just hold off for now, and we'll see how bad our team is, how bad the Raptors are, and if they're good, maybe we'll move their pick. But let's just see how we do this season. Again, I'm expecting us to not be very good again. All right, so we're 19-33 at the deadline, so we're not doing great, but we actually are on pace to be better than last year already, tying our wins. So let's take a look at the stats so far on the season for the guys. And I mean, it's a lot of guys in double figures. Clarkson hasn't played many games. Maybe look to move him. But, yeah, you can see Sexton's my leading scorer. Markkanen's up there. Then we got Keontae George who's displeased. I don't like that. Everyone else seems okay. All right, good. Looks like a double-double for Walker Kessler. Sensabaugh's furious. That's not good. He hasn't played much. In terms of rebounding, 10.5 from Kessler. Markkanen 6.9. Hendricks 5.8. He's also restless. Keontae George 6 assists, lead the team. Wright hasn't played much. Sexton 3.6. Edgecombe 2.4. Okay. You can see the steals leaders. And you have your block shots right there. 2.5 for Kessler. And we go to the field goal percentage. Of course, it's going to be Kessler. Very nice to see. You get your 3-point percentage looking just like that. And then your free throw percentage looking just like that. All right, so a couple guys I think I want to move. Starting off with Clarkson. I think let's just kind of get rid of him. That's kind of the obvious option. He's an expiring. I'm sure I can get something for him. We could do I could even do this deal with the friggin' Sixers and get Aaron Wiggins and Kenyon Martin Jr. That's not a horrible option, honestly. But I would prefer a pick. I mean, Duncan Robinson could work. That actually might work with the Heat. I'm going to do that deal with the Heat. We're going to get Duncan Robinson. We're going to trade with Clarkson and Svi. We got a pick, which is huge. And then what can I get for Zach Collins as well? Because he's an expiring, and I don't see myself wanting to re-sign him. If I can get, something for him, I would obviously love that. Now, I could do Grayson Allen in a second rounder. That doesn't really get me what I want. Dennis Schroeder in a second rounder. Jonathan Isaac in a second rounder. I really wanted a first, potentially. So, let me look around for some more moves, and if I can find something, I'll let you guys know. Otherwise, I'll probably just pick up another point guard and keep the team as is. Actually, don't mind this deal with the Nets. I'm going to get Noah Clowney, center, Sensabaugh, Collins, and a second-round pick. We're also going to get Dennis Schroeder. That's a contract that we can just trade in the offseason. So we'll just pick up a small forward in free agency for the rest of the season. And again, like I said, we're not a great team, so it doesn't matter how bad we are. Can't sign Sadiq Bey on that contract. Okay. I sign Nasir Little. Yes. Okay, great. So our rotation is going to look like this. George, Sexton, Markkanen, Hendrickson, Kessler, Johnson, Edgecombe, Schroeder, Clowney getting minutes as well. And that pretty much does it for this season. We'll see how well we do. We're right now 13th. I mean, a play-in spot would be nice because, like I said, we don't have our own pick, but, you know, we'll see what happens. All right, we were terrible again, 28-54. Luka, though, was the MVP, Rookie of the Year, Ace Bailey. Josh Giddey, 6th Man of the Year on the Rockets. Most Improved was, Defense Player of the Year was Victor. Most Improved was Robert Dillingham. Anthony Edwards, Clutch Player of the Year. Coach of the Year, Jason Kidd. Executive of the Year was Nicholas Babcock. Cool stuff. Now there's your All-NBA first team, your All-NBA second team, and your All-NBA third team. No Jazz. But here, Walker Kessler, All-Defensive first team. 10 points, 11.3 rebounds. He had 2.6 blocks. That's what got him there. Also, the three-point shooting a little bit. 55 threes attempted for Walker Kessler, like that. And then there's your defensive second team. Rookies, do we have anybody up? VJ on the second team, 13.9 points, 5.2 rebounds, 2.3 assists. So, decent efficiency as well. And okay defensive stats. So, I like it. Obviously, we were terrible, didn't make the playoffs. Not a surprise. Now, I think in our third season, we're going to make some moves. Try to make some trades. And figure out what we need to do there. Now, we have Colin Sexton, obviously. Maybe he should have looked to have moved him. I don't know, but we'll see. They're the other point total leaders, as you can see. So not too bad. Looks like Keontae George is fine now, which is good. You have leading rebounders right there. Kessler, Markin, Hendricks, top three guys. Assists, George, Schroeder was up there. Sexton. Steals a game. Nobody with over a steal, but Edgecombe at 0.9. 2.6 blocks from Kessler. Nobody else had above 0.9. Most efficient scorer was Kessler. And you have your three-point percentage right there. You can see the best three-point shooters. Cody Williams, Colin Sexton up there. Markkanen. So very nice stuff. I'm going to move Cameron Johnson in his contract. I definitely going to move him. I don't know about Lowry yet, but we'll see if I want to wait a year or something. But we're going to see him at the playoffs. Plan is coming into fruition. Knicks in the finals. I thought they were going to be there last year, but they're here this year. Luka, of course, in the finals. Can the Knicks win it? Knicks win the championship. Okay. In 7 and Jalen Brunson. Finals MVP. Wow. Cool stuff. He's an 8 seed too, by the way. That's impressive. So, draft lottery. The pick we have, yeah, Thunder are going to get a good pick via us, and the Raptors pick wasn't very good that we traded for. Of course, OKC wins lottery, but it was not with our pick, thank goodness. It was with the Clippers pick. Thunder via us. It's the 6th pick. Now we have the 15th pick. Okay, we actually were kind of close. So we're middle of the pack on that pick. It's possible I could probably trade up to get some guys here, which I might do. We'll see. But let me head on to the draft, and we'll see if we can make some trades. Cameron Johnson, Dennis Schroeder, 4 picks. 2 2030 picks, a 2026 pick this year, pick 15, and a 2029 pick. And we get the pick 2 from the Grizzlies. So we're going to have a top 2 pick in this draft, which is nice. Oklahoma City Thunder on the clock. Who are they going to take? I wanted him. I'm going to see if I can trade for him, honestly. Trade finder. Let me see. I feel like I can get him. Because sometimes it pops up there. I mean, I can't. Okay, it's not popping up there. I get Alfred Şengün. That's a nice piece to get. Franz Wagner would be nice. Bam. No, there's nothing crazy. Okay. Let me see if I can propose a trade with the Thunder. And see if I can get you for pick 2. And what could I throw in there? I'm not throwing in VJ because I think they would accept that. What about a 2029 Timberwolves pick? And I also throw in 2028. And I throw in this 2029 Cavs. Okay, still not budging. It's 2028 Kings. Not budging, man. They're not budging. An additional second rounder. I'm not throwing in a... I really don't want to throw in a first. I could throw in this first. I feel like they would accept that. I feel like OKC would accept that. I feel like Cleveland's unprotected. Alright, there we go. You got AJ. I wanted AJ. Thunder going to take Darren Peterson. Okay, so we got AJ. That's huge. I like it. That's a great pick for me. Because I wanted him in the event that I do trade Lauri Markkanen. So it's great. So we got AJ. Wow, that's really expensive. George, yeah, we're going to accept all these guys. I don't know how much money we're going to have. Probably not a lot. Qualifiers. Williams, yes. Kessler, yes. I think we are over the cap. No, we're not. We can get Luka. We can get Luka. We can get Durant. We can get Fox. Some good guys here, really. Some very good players. Trae Young. Let's see who we can sign. Let's see who we can pick up for the team. All right, so instead of trying to go after like a really good player, I tried to get Luka Doncic, didn't get him. So I just went after a bunch of just like decent players. Yeah. I mean, I re-signed like Kessler, obviously, and a few other guys, but yeah, Lauri Markkanen's still my best player. Then we have Walker Kessler, VJ, make big jump, Keontae George looking good, Bonsa, who we drafted, picked up D'Angelo Russell, still have Taylor Hendricks, picked up Isaiah Hartenstein, Colin Sexton, we re-signed him, Cody Williams, we got you, Noah Clowney, we still have him, picked up Alex Caruso, CJ McCollum picked him up, Trey Lyles picked him back up, Haywood Highsmith we signed as well. So, I mean, there is more depth on this team. It's still not a very talented team in terms of, like, just top guys. But I think we could make the play-in, maybe even the playoffs next year. But this is definitely the best team so far. But, yeah, I really wanted to try to get, like, there's still, like, another guy I really want to get. Maybe we'll make a trade in the offseason. We have guys that we could potentially move. So, that's probably the way to go. And plus the picks that we have in 2027, I mean, we still have 3 picks. The Lakers, Timberwolves, and our pick. So we'll see what happens in this third season. So let's take a look at the roster for the third season. So George, Russell, McCollum is our point guards. Edgecombe, Sexton, Caruso shooting guards. Small forwards, Markkanen, Devansa, and Williams. Power forwards, Hendricks, Lyles, and Highsmith. That's our weakest position. And then centers, we have Kessler, Hartenstein, and Clowney. So not bad. I mean, there's nobody that's, like, awful. We're just, like, a very average team. Williams going to put him up there. I might run a 10-man rotation, if I'm being honest, and we'll utilize the bench, like, a little less. So we'll go with that. I think that works. Yeah, because we want to get Cody Williams, I think, some minutes. That's fine with me. Cool. All right, so let's see how this team plays. I mean, obviously, like I said, if I look at the trades, I mean, we have some tradable contracts here. Obviously, you still have Kessler. George is going to need to be extended, I think. Or, yeah, he's going to need to be extended or get him a qualifier or something like that. Same thing with Hendricks, unless I move him. Now, yeah, and then Clowney looks like him too. But, yeah, we have a lot of, like, movable contracts. So I'll probably end up moving Sexton in the offseason. Yeah, a lot of guys on like 2-3 year deals, and obviously Lauri. Lauri's got the biggest contract. I haven't decided yet what I want to do with him. Like, there's a couple players in my mind that I would like to get, so we'll see what happens. We'll see how well AJ does this year too. It's gonna be huge for us to decide what I want to do for the next couple seasons. But let's simulate for now and see what happens. All right, I'd like to be, I'd like to say we're doing all right. 5th seed right now, which I mean, yeah, there's a divide where we are, but it's fine. I mean, we're playing well enough to be a playoff team, which is good. Kessler has been a little bit injured too, so this guy's been a little in and out of the lineup. The George missed some games. My leading scorer is VJ, so that's cool. We have 7 guys so far in double figures, which is nice to see. And yeah, I don't know how bad some of these picks are, but we'll see if any of these guys are good or not. Yeah, Kessler's furious for some reason. I don't know why. That's something that I'm going to have to monitor. But yeah, AJ is my 2nd leading scorer, so that's already fantastic. Yeah, Lauri's not even starting anymore, which makes me want to move Lauri Markkanen. Like, I think I'm going to move Lauri Markkanen. Whether that is to sign somebody or to just, like, acquire someone else. Like, I just want to move him, you know what I mean? Like, I think that was the right decision to trade for, who I traded for. So, yeah. AJ, so it was great. You can see there the leading block shots, most efficient scorer. It's probably going to be VJ, who's coming to his own. So that's good to see. Best 3-point shooter has been D'Angelo Russell, interestingly enough. He's been pretty good. Again, I got him on a cheap deal, so should be nice. And our free throw shooting is looking just like that. So very nice. Very nice. All right. Anybody I want to trade now? I mean, I don't think so, but let's just take a look here at... I'm curious to see what the value... I mean, the Timberwolves are obviously good, so their pick is invaluable. The Lakers pick is valuable, so that's good. I think it's Scoot Henderson. That's pretty funny. I'm not going to do it. Derek Lively. Not going to do it. So that Laker pick has some value, which is good. Let me see if there's anyone I want to move here, perhaps, that I could maybe just get some additional picks for, like near the bottom. Just some like guys like a Highsmith, for example. Like if I can move him for something, I'll just look around, see, make some small trades. I'll do this deal with Charlotte. We're gonna get Wingate and a 1st-round pick at 2030 for Haywood Highsmith and a 2027 pick. The Minnesota one, that's not going to be very valuable to us. I can flip said Wingate still lets me for a 2nd-round pick to Chicago, as well as a trade exception. I'll just deal with Portland, get myself Kamara for Lyles and this Chicago 2nd-round pick. And then I guess in terms of free agents, we'll just pick up another power forward. And that power forward will most likely be Kobe Brown. No, probably not. Any weak power forwards out there? Dylan Jones. Nope, can't afford him. I can't afford any of these guys, really? Sasa Turk. Alright, we'll go Sasa Turk. Yeah, I mean, he's an expiring after this, so we'll just keep him around for the rest of the team. Yeah, that's it from me. So hopefully we get Kessler back. Look at that cut job there by 2K. Looks like my thumbnail. Anyways, let's just simulate the rest of the season. Hopefully we're in the playoffs. Anthony Edwards was the MVP. AJ, Rookie of the Year. A nice year for us. Congratulations to you. Jeremy Sohan, 6th Player in the Year. Defense Player of the Year, Victor. Most Improved was Nolan. Luka on the Clippers, Clutch Player of the Year. Ime Udoka, Coach of the Year. And then Joseph Jackson, Executive of the Year. Very nice. Okay. There's your All-NBA first team. All-NBA second team. All-NBA third team. Very cool. All defensive first team, all defensive second team. They got rookies. Obviously, AJ's going to be on there, so congratulations to him. We saw his stats. And then there's your rookie second team. So we ended up making the playoffs. We are 5th seed. Got to take on OKC. It's a tough matchup, but hey, we're in the playoffs, so that's good. Let's look at the player stats on the season. And everybody seems to be healthy now, which is good to see. Very nice. Very nice. So let's show you guys that. So we had about a decent amount of guys in double figures. 7 guys, it looks like. So leading rebounder was Kessler. He does qualify with 65 games played. So we'll say he was the leading lead rebounder. Then you got your assists, 5.9 from George, 5.4 from Debansa, 4 from Russell. Steals, you can see the steal leaders, Debansa, Edgecombe. Block shots, 2.3 from Kessler, 1.1 from Hendricks, Debansa with 1. Most efficient scorers, you can see there who was the most efficient scorers on the team. And you can see the three-point shooting, who was the best three-point shooters. You can see that right there. Very cool stuff. Dude, his head looks weird. I don't know why. And then free throw shooting as well. Who played well and who didn't? Did CJ not play enough? No, he played only 7 games. Yeah, we got to move CJ. Because he's just not even playing on my team. It's crazy. Now there's Alex Caruso. Some guys here that aren't playing got to be moved. Even Clowney's not playing. It's crazy. Well, either way, let's just sim to our round here. Make sure that the team is playing who needs to be played. Just like that. We're going to run with a 10-man. That's fine with me. OKC obviously is a good team. We don't need to... I mean, we already know that they're a good team. I mean, this is a very tough matchup. This is a very tough matchup. We're going to probably lose to this team. But it's worth trying to beat them. Game 1, we lose by 5. Only by 5, surprisingly. Okay. Game 2, we do win by 3. Okay. Isn't that good? Very nice. All right, we're going with game 3. It's CJ into this lineup. Okay. Game 3 is a 2-1 lead for us. We won by 12. Can we win game 4? We win game 4. Can we win in 5? No. Okay, now we're going to game 6. I'd like to win this game. I really would. I would like to win this game, 2K. Let's not go to a game 7. But it is 2K. Shout out to 2K Sim Engine for being very, very annoying. Okay, again, I have to do this all the time. Okay, we'll simcast it, might as well. It's our first playoff action. So first quarter will go to them, but it's a close one. Good second quarter for us. We get a good third quarter. Not amazing. Fourth quarter was putrid. So we ended up losing in 7. Shout out to 2K Sim Engine for that one. Losing in 7 after being up 3-1. Makes sense. And remember, it is 2K, so gotta understand that is realistic for them, but not realistic for us. And not realistic in real life. But it happened. But it's alright. At least we're in the playoffs. I think next year will be better as well. I have plans to be better. So all the playoff stats there. Rockets and the Cavs. Cavs are in the finals. Good thing I traded their pick. And Rockets beat the Cavs. Sengun. Finals MVP. Set on the offseason. So our pick via the Lakers. Lakers have the 7th best odds. We're probably going to lose the lottery. Yep, and we dropped to 8th. Warriors won the lottery. So we have the 8th pick. We also have the 22nd pick as well. Not bad. And, yeah, time to make some trades because we are trying to get myself some more talent. So, right. Lauri Markkanen, Alex Caruso, and Isaiah Hartenstein, as well as pick 22 to the Heat. And we got ourselves Bam Adebayo. Bam, good center. He's not expiring as well. But I figured, hey, let's get a good center. And we got 9. Now I have Kessler. And I could move Kessler. And there's still other trades that I can make. So let me look around and see if I can make some more moves. All right, D'Angelo Russell, Colin Sexton, and Walker Kessler to the Sixers. And I just got myself Tyrese Maxey. Now, I also have pick 8 still, so we're going to sim to that pick. And I'm going to take... who do I want to take here? Do I want to take another point guard? I have no idea. Another shooting guard. I want to take a small forward. Center. I guess you could take... We'll take Dwayne Aristode. So I think I need a power forward, so I'll take him out of the Netherlands just to kind of have it on our team. Now, I definitely didn't take a great... Could have taken a better player. Probably a bust, honestly, but it's fine. We're going to take him and sign him. Edgecombe and Williams, sure, why not go after them and keep them. Qualifiers, Turk. Nope. And then, yeah, free agents. I can't sign Jokic. Would love to sign Jokic, but can't afford him, so. Paulo Banchero, cannot afford him either. Like I said, I'm over the cap, so, I mean, unless I traded away, like, Bam and Maxey and freed up money, which... That would free up the money. That would get me a max slot. Do I do this? But I don't think I'm going to get Jokic anyway. Like, I think he's going to go back to... You know what? He might not. Okay, if I do that deal, does that free up money for me to sign Jokic? Obviously, I'd love to get Victor. The Nuggets are offering him. Of course, the Spurs are. He's going to go back... Part of me wants to sign Jokic, and I think I can get him. So if okay, hold on. Bam Adebayo. Let me just try throwing him in the trade finder first. I can get, you do this deal, Stephon Castle, and get a first. Okay. Let me do this. I'm gonna do this to the Spurs. Ooh, this actually might give me money. This might be able to let me get Victor Wembanyama. Because I don't think they can match him if I do this deal. Hold on, wait a minute. That might be the play. So if I do this with the Spurs, they might be over the cap. Do I do this? Okay, hold on. I also want a pick. I want 2 picks. They give me a second, and they'll give me Jonathan Isaac. I don't really want Jonathan Isaac, honestly. How about... They really want to give me Jonathan Isaac. Dude, you can keep Jonathan Isaac. I'll take a second rounder. Not interested. Really? They really want to give me Jonathan Isaac. Okay. Do I do this? Do I do this? Do I do that deal? Because the thing is, then I could maybe sign Jokic. Or Victor Wembanyama. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. I'm risking it. I'm risking it at this point. I can't trade Jonathan Isaac. Can't trade any of these guys. I could trade Cody Williams as well. Because the other thing, now I have money. I could free up for Boozer. Alright, Jokic has 8 offers, right? I can afford Jokic. No trade clause. I'm throwing Jokic an offer. I'm getting Nikola Jokic on my team. I'm getting him to come to the Jazz. Now, can I also... I wonder if I can get Victor Wembanyama, though. I don't know if they can match. Can they match? Can the Spurs match? I think they can. There's no way. There's no way that he accepts that, right? I kind of want... Oh my god. I think he's gonna get matched. I think he's gonna get matched. Oh man. That's the only problem. I feel like he's gonna get matched. I feel like the Spurs are going to match him because, like, this is all right here. Oh, yeah, they're going to match him. They match him. Yeah, look, that's a match. Okay, we're signing Jokic. Yeah, it was a good thing I did that. So we got Jokic. We got Jokic. We're getting Jokic on my team. That is huge pickup right there. Nikola Jokic is on the Jazz. And now I got to fill out the rest of my team, so let me do that. All right, so player progression. We have Jokic. AJ Demancia is up to an 89. That's huge. Castle makes a jump. Edgecombe. He can play power forward, honestly, too. Yeah, Keontae George up to an 84. Hugo Gonzalez. Cody Williams. We have, obviously, Jonathan Isaac. Taurean Prince. Cameron Johnson brought him back. Malachi Flynn. Valanciunas. Landale. Aristotle we drafted. And Aaron Holiday. I mean, I'm a little upset that we lost, like, a few of the guys. But, I mean, I guess we've kept George and Williams around this entire vid. So, that's cool. Like, those are the guys. But, yeah, getting Jokic, man, that's a big pickup right there. So, we'll see how well the Jazz do this season. Let's find out. All right, so I feel like we're going to be a good team. Part of me kind of feels annoyed that I did that. Because, like, I would have liked having Maxey and Bam. But, you know, listen, I really wanted to get Jokic, and I got him. That was the guy I wanted, him or Giannis. But yeah, so we have George, Flynn, and Holiday as our point guards. Shooting guards were stacked on Castle, Edgecombe, and Gonzalez. Small forwards, AJ, Cody Williams, and Taurean Prince. Power forwards were weak on Isaac, Johnson, Aristotle. And again, I could still maybe get a power forward. And then centers, we've got Jokic, Valanciunas, and Landale. The backups aren't great, but listen, this is going to be a good team. I think this is going to be a very good team. I'm excited to see how we play. I mean, obviously the starting lineup is not crazy good. I'm honestly fine with that. I'm gonna run a 10-man rotate, 9-man rotation, and we're gonna utilize the bench to 20. So that should be fine there. All right, yeah. I mean, listen. Let's just see how well this team plays. I think we should be pretty good. We have a 4-star balanced with Jokic at the manning the center. So now if I take a look here, just trades, we have the pick this year for the Celtics. We have some Spurs picks, the Bucks pick, Hornets pick. So I can move some of these picks. And, you know, we'll see if maybe we can try to get ourselves a power forward at some point that's a little bit better than, like, who we have now. Because right now our power forwards are obviously very weak. I mean, I can't trade Isaac, can't trade Johnson. I can trade Aristotle. I can get him. I could do this, get Aaron Wiggins. It's a better power forward. I can get this. Ooh, I might do that with the Warriors and get a nice, healthy pick there. I could also do this and get Chris Murray and a first from the Heat. But I think this deal right here, they want to give you their unprotected pick, Royce O'Neal. I'm going to do that. Only reason being then what I'll do, can I do this? Like, one of these guys I feel like could be a power forward. He goes down. He goes down. Taurean Prince only goes down like 1 overall. I might just do that. Yeah, all right. We'll just make Taurean Prince a power forward. Screw it. That's fine. I don't really like I said, I don't really like the power forwards that we have. So we'll figure that out. That's like an off-season thing. But I still think this team's going to be pretty good. Now we have another pick at our disposal for the final season. So that's great. All right, we're at the deadline, 39-12. The team is looking superb. So yeah, let's take a look here at the stats and see what the story is. So Jokic is doing amazing. He's playing excellent. Dude's averaging nearly a triple-double. AJ's up there at 20 points a game. Keontae George has been solid. We have 6 guys at least averaging 15. Yeah, Hugo off the bench. So everybody's playing well. Cam Johnson in 12 games has been solid too when he touches the court. Isaac has been hurt. He's playing hurt. But everyone else seems to be happy, so that's Great to see. Rebounding-wise, Jokic 10.3, 8.5 from AJ, Jonathan Isaac 5.8, Castle 5.8, so that's good to see. I'm going to try to see if I lock a few of these guys up here, and maybe we can move a couple of them to try to get a better power forward when that time comes. You can see the assist leaders. Obviously, this again, why did I want Jokic? And you see why I want Jokic. I mean, he does great things. He's also playing great defense with leading the team in steals with Stephon Castle. Got a lot of guys up there on steals. He blocked shots there. Isaac leading the way in 38 games played, because like I said, he's missed some time. AJ's also up there too, though, looking pretty good. Most efficient scorer has been Hugo off of the bench, which is good to see. Our three-point percentage, who's shooting three ball well. Hugo is, and yeah, some good guys, some good players right there. And your free throw percentage looking just like that. Very, very nice. All right, so yeah, obviously, like I said, we're the number 1 seed. Only a game and a half up on the Thunder, but still doing well. Let's take a look here at the... We're going to try to see if we can extend some contracts to some guys here. AJ's obviously there. Castle is on a rookie scale, so I can't extend him. Can't extend you. Deontay George, no. Hugo. He's got a team option, so that's good. Castle doesn't, so Castle's a restricted, which kind of sucks, but... Should I trade him then? Like, would that make more sense to trade Stephon Castle? Would that make sense? It might make sense. I get Walker Kessler back. And I could also get Miles Bridges, who's on a minimum. That's not horrible. Do I do that? I could do that. Definitely not doing that. Definitely not doing that. Patrick Baldwin Jr. and Isaiah Hardenstein, bring him back. That's not terrible. I get Trae Young, Lonzo Ball. I'm not going to do that. Nope. I mean, Walker Kessler and then Miles Bridges is not horrible. Because the thing is, I mean, I like Stephon Castle, but like at the same time, we already have some good shooting guards. I can get Kessler back. He could be a backup center for us. And obviously Bridges can be my starting power forward. I'm going to do this deal with the Sixers. We're going to get Kessler back on the team. And yeah, I think I'm going to just try to do another minor deal then to try to just round out the team. So let me see what else is out there to kind of fix up our squad. Get Alan Bernard for Jock Landale. And then I'm just going to make Taurean Prince back into a small forward. Either him or Cameron Johnson. Okay, we'll make Taurean Prince a small forward since his overall goes up more. So I think that's it then for me this year. So let's, yeah, I mean, like I said, I think we got ourselves a better, you know, Miles Bridges playing power forward, and then we have, you know, Walker Kessler playing backup center for us, which is... gives us more center depth. So that's good. I like it. Let's finish the rest of the season, and we should be a top team in the playoffs. It would have been nice to win some more games at the end of the season, but of course 2K wanted us to lose some. But Jokic got the MVP. That's why we traded. Well, that's why we signed him to win MVP. 24.6 points, 10.1 rebounds, 9.5 assists, and good efficiency. I'll take it. Shout out to Jokic, winning his 4th MVP for his career. Very nice. Isaiah Harwell, Rookie of the Year. 6th Man of the Year was Marcus Sasser. Defensive Player of the Year, Victor Wembanyama. Could have had him, too. Most Improved was Caleb Wilson. Clutch Player of the Year was Victor. Quinn Snyder, Coach of the Year. Executive of the Year, Joseph Jackson. Cool stuff. All right. Obviously, on my first team, Jokic. If I had to get somebody. On my second team, there's AJ. He did well, too. So, shout out to him. He's annoyed they lost the MVP to his teammate, but... not really MVP-worthy number. I mean, they're good numbers, though. Don't get me wrong. Good numbers. In his 2nd season as well. So this is fantastic stuff, and he's only going to get better from here. And the NBA 3rd team is looking just like that. You have your defensive 1st team and defensive 2nd team. Rookies as well. All right, so we ended up being the 3 seed. Shout out to 2K Sim Engine for that, because we needed to win some games. Could have been the 2 seed. and avoid having to play the Spurs, but now we have to play the Spurs, so that's going to be a tough matchup. Nevertheless, let's take a look at player stats here. Of course, we do not have Cody Williams, who broke his ankle, so he's out for the year. That's unfortunate to see. You can see overall, though, the team played well. I like our chances, but again, it's not going to be great. Now, while Kessler is furious, might have to move him again. We'll see. But yeah, there's your rebounding leaders. Jokic and Devanza up there, my top two guys. Also Kessler. Then we have assist, Jokic, George, and Devanza. A bunch of guys with steals. Very nice. And then you have your block shots leaders looking like this. You have your most efficient scorers looking like that. In case you want to slow it down the video, you guys can look at it. 3-point shooting looks good. And then we have our free throw percentage also looking pretty nice. Very nice. So, the problem is the Spurs are a great team. We all know this. I remember, I gave the Spurs Tyrese Maxey and Bam Adebayo. Remember that. Now, they don't have Castle or Gonzalez. They still have Devin Vassell, who's good. Remember, this is a good team. This is a team I wanted to avoid. This is a team I really wanted to avoid, but... And I don't even have Castle anymore, which is crazy. Alright, well, I'll see what happens. Game 1, we win by 5. Good. Can we win Game 2? We do win Game 2. Blew him out there. How about Game 3? We win that one. Are we going to sweep? Okay, well, we swept them. Cool. All right, second round. Now we have OKC. It's a very difficult team to play against, and they have Karl-Anthony Towns now, Peterson, Ruzic, they have Shea, of course, Chet. Jalen Duren is somehow... How is Jalen Duren on this team? How is that even possible? How did they get Jalen Duren? Also, they have Jaden Hardy on a friggin' minimum, which is stupid. How does the game just allow this to happen? I don't understand it. I mean, it's just... Dalton Connect is on this team. Dude. Okay. Yeah, I mean, this is just such a hard team to beat. I mean, we'll see what happens. Game 1. We lose by 13. Okay, I gotta adjust the minutes. Game 2. Also, remember, Cody Williams is hurt. Game 2. We even up the series. Win by 20. Okay. Can we win Game 3 and go up 2-1? We can. Can we win Game 4? No. God. Lost by 3. Now it's a best of 3. Game 5, do or die. Now the thing is, I'd like to win this one, and we don't. Shout out to 2K's Sim Engine. Now, we should be able to force a Game 7, knowing 2K, but I don't know if that's going to happen. We're going to just go to the Simcast here. Great first quarter, and a good first half overall. Not a good third quarter at all, but a solid enough fourth quarter to win by 10, so we'll take it. All right, forced to Game 7. And is everybody healthy? Seems like it. All right, I'm going to utilize the bench just a little bit more. We're going to go with 30 just to give my guys a little bit of a breather. I know that sounds stupid, but it probably is. All right, here we go. We are the away team this time, as we are getting horrible first quarter, decent second, an embarrassing third, and we need to have an amazing fourth, and we don't. So, yeah, not great. All right, well, we end up losing 7 once again to the Thunder in the second round. This time, instead of the first round, somehow Chicago is in the conference finals. I guess that makes sense, 2K, right? Player stats for the playoffs. I mean, VJ is my leading scorer. I mean, Jokic triple-double. Okay. Keontae George. Not the most efficient playoff run for him. Alright, well, let's see who ends up winning the finals. We're going to just simulate the rest of the playoffs. It's the Rockets versus the Raptors. And the Rockets beat the Raptors, so Rockets win another finals. I think they win another finals. Yeah. Men Thompson finals MVP. All right, I don't think we have any. Oh, we do have a pick. Jazz via Boston. It's, ooh, okay. That could be good. It'd be great if we could win the lottery. Okay, we actually jumped up to 2, so that's good. So we have the number 2 pick. We have the number 25 pick as well. So that's actually big. That's very big. I forgot that we had that pick. So that's going to be helpful if we could trade it. Even if we can't, might be able to draft somebody good, but I like to be able to trade it. Because I want somebody that can help us win now more. So let's kind of just see what's out there in the market. All right, I traded all my picks that I could trade to the Rockets. Pick 2, pick 25, 2 picks in the future. I got Jabari Smith Jr. I didn't even have to trade Walker Kessler. I was like, okay, I'm keeping Kessler. Screw it, we're keeping him. Even if he complains, I'm keeping him around. Now, I don't have any picks, so I'm just going to skip past the draft. And, yeah, we're going to accept all these guys on team options. That's perfect. Qualifiers, yes and no. Free agents. Obviously, I would love to get Giannis, but I can't afford Giannis. But I have a mid-level, so I don't know. I mean, I could see if any of these guys would want a mid-level. I don't think so. I think that's... I don't know how rare that is. I feel like that's really rare to get. If at all possible. I have no idea, but... Actually, Towns, maybe. Like, that's really close. He's insulted. I mean, I tried. I really tried. I don't know if any of these guys down here would do it. But, yeah, I'm going to look around and see who we can pick up. And, we'll, hope for the best. All right, so this is the team going into the final season. So, Jokic, we have AJ, who's improved, Edgecombe. We've got Jabari Smith Jr. now in the squad, Hugo Gonzalez, Keontae George, Cody Williams. We re-signed him. Still have Walker Kessler, still mad. We get picked up Bol Bol. I like that pickup there, too. That's a nice pickup for us. Beasley, we signed him. Also got Strus, Xavier Tillman Sr., re-signed Jonathan Isaac, Malachi Flynn on the team, and then Marcus Smart just to round it off. So, like I said, there's some talent on this team. Can we win? Let's find out. We're going to go to our 5th and final season and hope for the best. So in our 5th and final season, George, Flynn, Smart, Edgecombe, Gonzalez, and Beasley. Shooting guard. Small forwards got DeBansa, Williams, and Strus, who's got a hernia. Not that matters because that can play. Jabari Smith Jr., Bol Bol, and Jonathan Isaac. And then we have Jokic, Kessler, and Tillman Sr. Not bad. We can run a 9-man. That's what I'm going to run. So we'll go to the coach game plan and make sure that we're running a 9-man. And that is what we're doing. So, yeah, Bol Bol getting to 12 minutes. I like it. I think it's a great team. I think this team looks very good. But we'll see what 2K thinks. System proficiency. We are a 4.5 star for balanced. So that's what we're going to run. And... I mean, I don't see why we can't be a top team in the West. The question is, can we win a championship with this team? There's a chance. So, let's find out. See you guys at the trade deadline, where I expect us to be very good. Now, if I wanted to trade these, I'm actually curious to see what Jokic's value is. I can't trade him because he has a no trade clause. What is AJ's value? It's pretty good. None of these guys... Oh! Jalen Brunson, but he's already 32, and Julius Randle's 33. No thanks. That one's actually not a horrible deal. Caleb Wilson, and then also Bilal Coulibaly. That's not horrible. Ooh, Cooper Flag. Nah. Tyrese Maxey, get him back. Igor Demon. Nah. Nolan, okay. Some good deals, but no, we're not going to trade anybody here. Same with Edgecombe. I'm just curious of his value. Yeah, Kyrie. I saw Kyrie, but nah. All right, I'll see you guys at the trade deadline. All right, team's doing great. 40-11 at the deadline. We're #1 seed. We're up there with the other teams, and once again, Williams is hurt, but not that much longer though, which is fine. VJ's my leading scorer, 23.2 points. Jokic is still doing Jokic things. Keontae George's been well. Gonzalez, AJ, so that's wonderful. We've got Jabari Smith even playing well too. Not as scoring as much, but he's out there playing his hardest. And hey, Kessler's pleased. That's great. Everybody's happy. Got your rebounding right there. Leaders as well, so love to see that. Your facilitating leaders, Jokic, George, Vance up there. Gonzalez also up there too, coming off the bench. You'd see the steal leaders, 5 guys lead steal, block shots, Vance and Kessler leading up the way there. And then you got your field goal percentage, your most efficient scorers, Kessler near that paint doing his thing. Then you have 3-point percentage, Devanza, Edgecombe, Jabari Smith, Jokic, all those fun guys there. And then free throw percentage is looking just like this. So, yeah, very nice. Am I making any trades? No. There's really nothing I can trade except for this pick. I mean, I guess if I wanted to get a better backup point guard, like, that would be the only thing I would do. Like, Marcus Smart and a first-round pick. Could that get me a backup point guard? I don't even think so. Give me Patrick Baldwin Jr. from the Pistons, which that might not be an awful deal if you think about it, because then I could just, like, I mean, Craig Porter Jr. is, I guess, an upgrade. I could do that with the Lakers. But it's, like, it doesn't really move the needle. But Patrick Baldwin could, though, because, like, that's an 80 overall player for Marcus Smart who doesn't play. So I guess we'll do that deal with the Pistons, and we'll just run. Yeah, I make Malik Beasley a point guard. I don't know. Who can I make a point guard here? Malachi Flynn goes down as a shooting guard. Malik goes down as a point guard. Hugo. VJ goes down. So it's like, I don't even know who to make a point guard. Ugh. Bol point guard? Bol as a center is kind of legit, too. Beasley goes out. Honestly, I could just make Beasley a point guard. I think I'm just going to do that. Just because, like, at this point, screw it, right? Look at the roster. And then I can move Jonathan Isaac for shooting guard or a point guard. I could do that, too. Austin Reeves would work. I could go with Lester. Joe Smith. There's really nobody here that I like. I guess we'll just go with Lester. And then I'll just make Malik Beasley a shooting guard again. And then that's it. Alright. Yeah, let's simulate the rest of the season. I will see you guys at the end of the year. Jokic, another MVP. 22 points, 8.6 rebounds, 8.6 assists. And he played pretty good, efficient basketball as well. So shout out to Jokic, MVP for the second time in this video with our team. So congratulations, Jokic. Paul Osarui was the Rookie of the Year. Hugo, 6th Man of the Year. Played very well. Like it. 18.5 points off the bench. 5-point rebounds, 5.7 assists. Good efficiency. Victor, Defensive Player of the Year. Nikola Topic, Most Improved Player. Clutch Player of the Year, Dylan Harper. Quinn Snyder, Coach of the Year, Executive of the Year. Will Caver, our executive. We had the best record in the West, but the Brooklyn Nets are the best team in the NBA. I don't even know who's on their team. There's your All-NBA first team, of course, Jokic making it. All-NBA second team, we got AJ, 18.2 points, 7.8 rebounds, 5.9 assists on 50, 40, 90 efficiency. And playing good D as well. And VJ, All-NBA third team, okay. 23 points, 6.8 rebounds, 4 assists. And was also extremely efficient, too. So, shout out to VJ. Defensive teams, we have nobody, and rookies, we have no one. All right, we were the #1 team in the West. Who the hell's on Brooklyn? I just gotta check. They got De'Aaron Fox, Ace Bailey. Yeah, they're good. Drake Powell, don't know who that is. They got a lot of good depth pieces too. That Noah guy, I don't even know who that is, but all right. This guy was not even a lottery pick, and he's ended up being a really good player. It's a good team. Cam Thomas still there as well. Maybe I should have went for De'Aaron Fox. He's that guy, I guess. I don't know. Either way, let's sim the play-in. But let's take a look at the playoff stats. We got the Clippers in the first round. We're gonna look at the season stats here, player stats. Bol is hurt, unfortunately, and he has a spinal injury. That sucks to see. So it's gonna make us a little bit weaker, but it is what it is. Luckily, we've actually traded for Patrick Baldwin Jr. because he's a power forward, so that's good. You see there how the leading scorers, 2 guys at least 20, 6 guys in double figures overall, so that's good to see. 5 guys at least 18. You see the leading rebounders right there. Those that are curious. Here's your leading facilitators. Jokic up there, of course, leading in pretty much every category except for scoring. We went to VJ, but he was up there. And then you got your steals leaders. 5 guys at least a steal, block shots, Johnson, Kessler. Most efficient scorer, AJ, Walker, VJ. So 4 guys shooting at least 50%. 49.9. Someone shot 49.9. I think that might have been Jabari Smith. Yep. But he was good at the 3. Second best on the team. 4 guys above 30. Jokic was close. 3 guys above, yeah. And then AJ, and the free throw percentage was 50, 40, 90 for the season. All right. So we have the Clippers. We're going to just make sure the game plan is the game plan, and yeah, that's the game plan. Might as well put Strus in there instead of Lester, but you know, it's 2K, so don't expect much. Now, interesting team here. Luka Doncic, Karl-Anthony Towns is now on the Clippers. They have Miles Turner, Dyson Daniels come off the bench. I'll never count out Luka, but I don't know. I feel like this team isn't that great compared to ours. I feel like we should be better. Should be. I say that, and we lose game 1. Shots to 2K Sim Engine, man. I just love 2K, and I love bagging on their Sim Engine because it just doesn't make any sense. Cody Williams hurt again. That's always fun. Can we please win game 2? Okay, we win game 2, 143. Gotta win. Gotta win every game like that. Win game 3 by 4. We win game 3, win game 4, and we win in 5. Okay, so that's fine with me. Pelicans. They still have Zion. They got this Kadeem Moloch guy going to be pretty good. DeJounte Murray's coming off the bench. They have Mikal Brown Jr., Elijah Arenas, don't know who they are. Moses Moody. Brandon Ingram's coming off the bench. Wow, that is a very good bench. I don't know why Brandon Ingram's not starting, but they also have Keldon Johnson. What a weird team, but it works. It's 2K, man. 2K just, nothing makes sense in 2K. You know, and Kessler don't know what's wrong with him. What's wrong with Kessler? Right shoulder tendonitis. So he's basically hurt for the entire year now. So that's just wonderful. All right, game 1, we win by a lot. Can we win game 2 by a lot? No, but we win by 5. Game 3, they win by 13. It's not what I needed. Hugo is also, wow, everybody's getting hurt. 2K, what's going on, man, with these injuries? Hugo, hyperextended right knee, but he's playing hurt. Game 4, we lose. What the hell, 2K? Please code a better C++ game or something. I don't even know, man. Why is everybody getting hurt? Why? Okay, game 5 we win, at least. Okay, Hugo's starting to get a little bit healthy, which is good. I need to win this game. All right, we do. Okay. The problem is OKC is once again in our way. Zoom the round here. Okay. So if I go to the game plan, if I go to the game plan, okay, Hugo's healthy at least. That's good. Okay, Kessler is gonna try to play hurt, which is fine. I don't know how Strus is doing. He's actually doing pretty well, so I'm gonna throw him in there. But Kessler is gonna slowly ease his way, I guess, back in. But the Thunder just, it's just, I don't know, man. They're just too good. They're just too good. Game 1, we win by 21. Okay, that's a good start to the series. Can we win game 2? We don't. Shout out to 2K's Sim Engine. Kessler is starting to get a little healthier, which is good. Please win game 3. We do. Okay, can we win game 4? We don't. Shout out to 2K's Sim Engine. And again, Kessler is starting to slowly get healthier and healthier, which is good. But again, game 5, do or die. Gotta win this one. And we don't. Again, 2K, please give me the win for once. Not really asking for much. Alright, gotta win 2 games now. On the road, it's gonna be a tough matchup. Can we get off to a good start in the first quarter? Not really, but a great second quarter? Nope, not even a great second quarter. Actually, a horrible second quarter. You think about it. All right, great fourth quarter so far. Come on, come on. 59 seconds. We got to jump in, I think, right? We're going to jump in. 59 seconds. We're jumping in. We're down 3. All right, can we please win? I don't think we will, but Shay's at the line. I don't know what free throw this. What is that camera game? I said 2K camera. Okay, we're down by 5 because he's going to make both free throws, so... He's going to make both. We're down 5. Okay. 59.1 seconds. Let's try to figure this out here. Getting it to Jokic. Jokic in the post. Can't really do much. That's a foul. All right. Okay. Listen. That's fine. But the thing is, we need to get some stops. So... Again, I wish my entire team would just be healthy for like one season. That would be ideal, but that's, again, asking too much from 2K. We're down 3. A stop here and a 3 would be the most ideal scenario. That's not a push-off? Okay. Okay, I mean, what are we doing here? All right. Set a screen. Getting it to Jokic. He misses the layup, and that's the game. Well, amazing. Would have been great if we were healthy, but of course, again, asking too much to be healthy for one season. Man, that sucks. What are you gonna do? Chet is gonna make both free throws, and we're gonna lose this game. So, I guess we'll just watch it. Might as well. Show you guys the playoff stats after. Thunder are going to win the championship, most likely. Or, I guess, I don't even know. Yeah, Charlotte versus Detroit. I don't even know who's on either of those teams, but... Okay. And that was it, so... No need to foul. 10 seconds. They're just going to dribble it out. We lose by 7. Oh, man, that was a game we could have won, too. That's the worst part. But, again... Injuries killed us in this 5th and final season. Honestly, both seasons, really. But this one especially, I think if we were fully healthy, we win. We actually beat this team. But unfortunately, that did not happen. And this is where our journey ends for today. Thought we could have got it, but the UK had other plans. Can we please get out of this? Thanks. Appreciate it. All right, we'll look at the playoff stats, and then we'll see who wins the championship, and then close out the video. So, as you can see, player stats, yeah, Kessler obviously missed a bunch of time. I mean, obviously the scoring, it's more so the defense. I mean, he was obviously horrible on offense. He was laboring. Keontae George didn't do great. Honestly, the efficiency from the field, I mean, the three-point ball was all right. So, I don't know, maybe there was a move we could have made to improve the team, but... Kind of stinks. Obviously, Bol being hurt doesn't help either. This would have been another guy that would have been decent off of the bench. But unfortunately, that just wasn't the case. So, it will be the Thunder versus the Hornets. Hornets, I guess, have that team. Well, Melo Ball's not even starting anymore. That's crazy. And the Thunder win like I said they would. So... Alright, let's go to the full screen and close it out. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed. If you did, like, subscribe, comment down below some of my videos, whatever socials, play the second channel, the main channel down below in the description. If you like other content for TJP, I think, who knows, I mean, listen, the progression was, we missed the playoffs badly, missed the playoffs again, second season, but we had, I think we missed it. Did we miss it? Yeah. Yeah, I think we did. It was close, though. Third season, first round exit. Fourth season, second round exit. Third round exit in the fifth season. If we do one more season, we get to the finals. Maybe we win it. Maybe we don't. But on the path. We were on the path. So next Eastern Conference team will come out soon. Not sure who it is off the top of my head. But we got to finish up those Madden videos. So there's going to be a lot more Madden content the next couple weeks. And then we'll kick the 2K videos back into overdrive. And yeah, that's it. All right, I'm done. Take care. See you soon. Peace.